I am going to be very brief here, because my assistant has a lot to show you about using this wonderful thing called Noodle tools that will help you easily create perfect bibliographies. But first, let's talk about what a bibliography is, and why it is important. A bibliography, or a works cited page, shows your reader all of the sources you have used in researching a paper, essay or project. It does two things. It documents the exploration you undertook in producing your work. It also communicates clearly and effectively to your professor that you are able to select and use sources to satisfy the context of the assignment. The bibliography is, at heart, the documentation of trust. If your professor sees nothing but a sloppy list of book titles and badly misstated websites in the bibliography, he or she might begin to distrust what you have written in your paper or project. They might assume that you do not know what you are doing. A tidy bibliography that documents sources that are actually used in your paper will lay the groundwork for a good relationship between you and your professor. Lastly, there are these things called in-text citations that differ from a bibliography. An in-text citation is used with a direct quote, a paraphrase or a summary to point the reader to the source listed in the bibliography from which the quote, paraphrase or summary was derived. In-text citations are not as complex as a bibliographic citation. They usually include the author's last name, or the title and a page number. You can learn more about how to construct in-text citations during my assistant's presentation. Noodle Tools now has a wonderful feature that will show you how to construct an in-text citation of your bibliography. I will leave you with a warning. Nothing is as irritating to a professor as seeing a quotation in the body of a paper, but not finding the corresponding source listed in the bibliography. Always be sure that your in-text citations correspond to sources noted in your bibliography. And now it's time for you to learn how to use Noodle Tools, which I just love. And don't forget the quiz at the end of the module.